The sprawling limbs on this box elder should be reduced to clear the building. This maple tree lost 3 large lower branches that did not help health or structure. These mushrooms are beneficial. So this maple's pretty old. It's putting on some veteran characteristics like that burling. The old pruning wounds are closing up pretty well. Discoloration on the trunk. Might be sap running from woodpecker activity. The mulch is a little on the flare, but okay. Big cuts there, too bad. That one will never close. But we're not seeing any big health concerns here. A lot more black weeping on this side. Check for foaming in places like this where it's black. That would be a bacterial infection. But the recent big cuts didn't do the tree any good if the branches were alive. And you should dig out this area here and make sure there's no diseases crawling up the trunk. It kind of looks like one in the sinus here. Not in bad shape though. So there's that maple with the dieback, the locust, 3 other maples planted next to this fence. This one is sprawling and the limb has a crack in it, so it should be reduced before it breaks. The apple orchard, all the trees are volcano mulched. The mulch has to get off the stem, and the suckers should be cut back to their origin and not just planed off like that. It's a hotbed for disease. We got this one's full of a canker. There's a lot of apple scab throughout. Maybe maintaining them as smaller trees would be lower maintenance. Over here in the volunteer grove, again, volcano mulching. That red bud with the dead branches has bot canker, Botryosphaeria, as does this red bud, and as does this red bud. You see the growth of it on the trunk down there. So, next, the big one. This is the cracked branch on the maple tree that needs reduced. Starting at the gate to the cemetery. To the right is a maple that's had substantial trunk injury. There was a column nourishing this root, but even it now appears to be dead. So the tree is more than half girdled. Yeah, like more like 3/4. Doesn't look too good. If the ground was soil was improved and the weeds off the stem, you can make it die back less slowly. Might be worth the trouble to do that, nourish the roots on this side of the tree. And to the right are some other dead branches in a maple. They might be due to shade more than anything. It's crowded by the next maple to the right and a locust to the left. Locust is a codominance, but it's a low risk to split. Why is this? Could be anthracnose. The leaves that are turning are the ones in the moist, still areas. So, to the right looks like a walnut, and we'll check out that big one over there. Leaving stumps like this seems to fit the history and does no harm. This locust tree is unlikely to split despite the bad fork. This maple tree, I don't know how it's surviving with most of the bark missing. Mower damage is continuous, and controlling the weeds near the trunk will make it less so.